Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 reasons they hate that you right. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, this video is based upon all the reasons of why they hate that you are right. Now understand this, y'all. This goes both ways, okay? This is positive and negative. I want you to understand something. You was right in a situation, yes, sir, and you probably was wrong in a situation. And in this video, we're gonna talk about it, all right? We're gonna talk about it, y'all. But understand this, y'all. Anybody who came in your life and you said something and you meant that, it actually came to pass. Yes, sir. I want you to understand something. They was wrong. And you was right. But once again, y'all, this can go on both sides though. All right? Positive and negative. And so in this video, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get directly into it. But before we do that, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, make sure you drop in the comments and say I was right. All right? And so the first reason, y'all, number one, of why they hate that you was right is going to be this, y'all. They are living in what you said. Oh yeah, this right here gonna sting a lot of people now. They are living in what you said. Okay, now understand this, y'all. Let me go ahead and say this. Let me just put it out here. All right, you probably done told one of your family members that something was gonna happen and it actually happened. Okay, and now they actually hate that you were right. All right, you probably done said something to your friend. Okay, understand this, y'all. It actually came to pass. It's almost like a prophecy, y'all. Anything that God has said was going to come to pass, yes, sir, it actually happened. Okay? Anything he said that these prophets had to do, it actually happened. Okay? Any of his plans that ever came to pass, listen, y'all, it has happened, all right? No matter how many times people pray it off, no matter how many times people say, no, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't possible. It don't matter how many times, y'all. Listen, whenever God says something gonna happen, it actually happens. And so this situation is kind of similar, y'all. In fact, it's so similar in many ways, all right? Understand this, y'all. I had this lady friend, y'all. I ain't gonna say her name, but I had a friend, right? Completely platonic, y'all. This ain't nothing romantic. A legit friend. But understand this. We were speaking about one of her guy situations, right? A dude who she was talking to. A dude who she had, relations with. And as she was telling me about the dude, I was like, he don't sound like he the one. Right? He don't sound like he the one. And she like, no, yeah, he coming in late. And yeah, he doing this. And, yeah, he be doing other things. But, I see the good in him, right? I know y'all probably got that person in your family, that friend that you got. Okay, maybe it's you. And all you do is see the good in people. Sometimes, y'all, people will fail you. All right? Sometimes people will fail you. The same ones who you put your trust in, the same ones you believe in, and the same ones you feel like can't do no wrong. They will fail you. Now, that was this situation right here, y'all. Okay? I told her, I said, listen, you're going to end up having a baby by the wrong guy. And it's going to be nothing that you can do about it. Okay? You're going to end up having a baby by the wrong guy. And it's going to be nothing you will not be able to do about it. Well, let's just say, y'all, long story short, 3-4 years went by and she living that life. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that she's stupid. I ain't saying she dumb. Okay, I ain't saying that, oh, man, I'm right. You was wrong. I shot the BB gun. Come on, y'all. I ain't saying that. But what I am saying is sometimes people hate the fact that you are right. Now, I've never mentioned it. I've never said, I ain't never do nothing like that. But what's understood don't got to be explained. Somebody drop in the comments and say what's understood don't got to be explained. Okay? And so, Reno, what are you saying right now? Listen, y'all, they hate the fact that you was right. Okay? Now, this don't only got to be in your friendship, your relationship, your family. This can be with a job. This can be with any situation where you actually had said what was going to happen. And then whether it was a week later, whether it was the next day, right? Whether it was a month later, a year later, 2 years, All I'm saying is, y'all, they are now living in what you said, okay? And it's almost like it was a prophecy, all right? Understand that, y'all. They are living in what you said, and they hate the fact that you're right. Yes, sir. Listen, if that resonated with y'all, make sure y'all drop in the comments and say deal with it, okay? Make sure you drop in the comments and say deal with it. And so the second reason of why they hate that you was right is going to be this, chosen one. You proved a public point. Ooh, this right here gonna sting them, y'all. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, y'all. You proved a public point. I know everybody that had a situation where that was right in front of everybody. But first, they started off being wrong. Oh, yeah, you was right in front of everybody in the end, but at first, you started off being wrong. Okay? Now, let me say this, y'all. I don't want to keep riding this wave, but it's so many things in this situation that we all can learn from. Going right back to it, y'all, the Tyrese and Samantha Lee situation, okay? Now, in this situation, y'all, Tyrese, he had been, going through with these antics, right? Crying online, okay? People saying that he was a crazy man. All these different things happening, okay? So it's making him look like the bad guy. Oh, yeah, I know somebody done been there where you done been talking, okay, and maybe you got a little too emotional, or maybe you handled the situation wrong, and now everybody looking at you like you the bad guy. That ever happened to you? Drop in the comments and let me know, y'all. But people looking at you like you the bad guy. Well, that's the same thing with Tyrese, right? That was looking at him like he the bad guy. Well, come to find out, y'all, she done came out and said the reason why they got the divorce was because she allowed outside forces to come in, okay? Now, understand this. The whole time, they were saying that it was him, and she had to be the angel. She just had to be the angel, right? Okay, somebody drop in the comments if you dealt with somebody like that, or if you've been in a situation very similar to that. She just had to be the angel. And now, she came out with her own mouth. This ain't nobody saying what they think she said. This ain't nobody saying, oh, I'm coming up with a rumor. I heard it from TMZ. I done heard it from over here. No, pimp. This is what she actually said. Well, Rena, what are you saying right now? I guarantee you, the people, herself, everybody who was saying that Tyrese was wrong, hate the fact that that man was right. They hate the fact that that man was right, okay? And so all I'm simply saying is, y'all, is this right here. Sometimes it's going to be things that appear to be so right, so beautiful, so good. And the whole time, it was never right in the first place. And it's going to come out at some point. Once again, y'all, what's done in the dark will come to the light. Now, I'm very qualified on speaking on something like this because, as y'all know, I was married before, okay? And so it's a parallel between his situation and mine. Obviously, it wasn't as high profile. Okay, I was living in a 2-bedroom. I wasn't in a mansion or nothing like that. I was driving a Volkswagen Jetta. I wasn't driving no Benz or nothing like that. But what I am saying, y'all, it's a very similar situation. And when I was with the woman who I was married to, right? What happened was, y'all, when we separated and split ways, she tried to make it seem like it was all me. I looked like the bad guy. Can you believe that? I looked like the guy who started all this. I looked like the guy who was the troublemaker. I looked like the guy who was controlling. I looked like that guy, okay, the bad guy. Because see, what happens, y'all, when anybody have control over your narrative, they can say that you did anything, okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say, I control my own story. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I control my own story. And so, guess what, y'all? It came out that the whole time she was doing her thing, okay? Number one, y'all, I received a message from somebody in her circle exposing everything that she had been doing, okay? That's the first thing. Then number two, it was things that was coming out that was going on in her household that I ain't even gonna speak about, y'all, but y'all get the point, okay? It can look like one thing when the whole time it's a whole nother. And so all I'm saying is, y'all, is this right here. The people, herself, everybody who was indulged in it, hate the fact that I was right, okay? And that's the same thing with you, y'all. They hate the fact that you are right. Everybody. I need you to understand something, y'all. They was wrong, you was right, okay? Now, understand this, though. This is a parallel. This probably could have been the very situation that happened to you, but you was the one who was wrong, and they was right. And there's nothing wrong with that, y'all. It's called taking accountability. Once again, y'all, there's nothing good in this world that can't have a negative output to it. There's nothing bad in this world that can't have a positive output to it. What are you saying, Reno? Laws of polarity, y'all. I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. It's always positives and negatives to every situation. And so, as I conclude on this particular point, y'all, I don't want to go on no rant, but all I'm saying is, y'all, in this situation, you proved the public point. I proved the public point. Tyrese proved the public point. Okay? See, it's different when you and that person just know about it, right? But it's a whole nother situation when you, that person, and the whole family know about it. Right? The whole world know about it. The whole job. It's a difference because now some characters about to get manipulated. Now some characters about to start being tarnished. Now somebody's reputation is about to be ruined or built up. Okay? And so you're gonna have they gonna have to take that accountability. You're gonna have to take that accountability. I gotta take accountability. Everybody has to take accountability. And matter of fact, y'all, drop in the comments and say take accountability. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say take accountability. All right? And so we're gonna move on to the next one, y'all. That was a very powerful one too. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know if that resonated with you as well. But number 3, y'all, the third reason of why they hate that you were right. It's gonna be this, y'all. The truth hurts. All right? The truth hurts. Everybody know it. Everybody can feel it. Everybody understand this one. The truth hurts. How many times have your mom done told you something, okay? I don't care if you're 40. I don't care if you're 50, 70, 80, 100 years old. I don't care if you're 19. How many times have your mom done told you something and you was like, no, that ain't true. No, I ain't, nah. And then 3 days later, 3 months later, 3 years, whatever, it actually done came to pass. Going back to that prophecy. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. The truth hurts, right? And that's us as human beings. Sometimes, y'all, we just hate being wrong. I'm going to just be real. Everybody hates to be wrong at some point or hated to be wrong at some point in their lives, okay? Obviously, if you done grew, this is not appointed for you, okay? Because that's what it's about, y'all. It's about all of us growing, becoming better women and becoming better men, okay? Becoming better human beings overall, y'all. We got to make the world a better place. But all I'm simply saying is, y'all, is this right here. The truth hurts, and that's why they hate that you were right, okay? Now, understand this. I had a very similar situation. And I'm going to speak about myself, y'all. I ain't just going to point the finger at everybody else. I'm guilty of this, y'all, okay? I'm taking accountability. All right, let me go ahead and put it out there. So, this is in my teenage years, y'all. So, I'm in this relationship, and, you know, I done called myself falling in love, right? Y'all know how it is when you fall in love. You fall hard, okay? See, you tend to fall on your face, especially when this is your first love, all right? And so I'm dealing with this chick, and, you know, we ain't necessarily dating, but we going to, well, it's a relationship, but, you know, when you're older, you're able to date, pick up a chick and all that, right? We just catching the bus together, riding together, okay? But real feelings are involved, okay? Real intimacy is involved, okay? Sex is involved. Romanticism is involved. We're going to basketball games and football games and stuff like that. So it was like puppy love, but my love was strong, especially at that time. And, you know, I just will never forget, y'all, my mom telling me, you know, you may want to watch out for that girl because, you know, she seemed to be sneaky, right? And, you know, parents can see it before it actually happened. You know, parents can see it before it actually happened. And, you know, long story short, y'all, I was deceived. You know, it was deception. And it hurts a lot, y'all. And sometimes you hate the fact that mom was right. You hate the fact that pops was right. You just hate the fact. And guess what? For some of my ladies, maybe it was your girlfriend who told you, girl, he ain't right. And you ain't want to listen to Keisha. You ain't want to listen to Miss Marie. You ain't want to listen to her. And so what I'm saying is, guess what? The truth is still going to hurt. Okay? Does that make you a bad person? Does that make them a bad person? No. It just makes it life. Okay? That's just called life. Understand this, y'all. I was in a situation to where the truth hurted. Okay? I had been deceived. I had been lied to. Okay? I trusted this person. I was betrayed. All right? And betrayal is something that all human beings can't stand. We can't stand being betrayed by somebody we once loved or cared about. People who we gave our heart to. People who we gave our all to. All right? Understand that, y'all. But the truth hurts. Somebody drop in the comments and say, the truth hurts. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say the truth hurts. All I'm saying is, chosen ones, is this right here. See, people hate that you are right because now they have no choice but to live in that truth. And sometimes that truth can be painful, but they gotta sit in it, okay? And once again, y'all, this can go on both ends. Like I told y'all, I was just talking about me, all right? Maybe this video can be for you on the other end. Who knows? I'm just putting it out there, y'all. I'm the messenger, don't shoot me, all right? And so with that being said, yeah, the truth hurts, y'all, okay? But we're gonna move on to the next one. They hate that you was right, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and say they hate it. Oh, yeah. Make sure you drop in the comments and say they hate it. And so we're going to move on to the next one, y'all. So the fourth reason of why they hate that you was right is going to be this, y'all. Humiliation. Oh, man. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Humiliation, y'all. Humiliation. I mean, we done all experienced some type of humiliation. Whether you was humiliated on the job, right? Whether you was humiliated, you know, in your family. Whether you was humiliated in your circle of friends. I mean, humiliation spreads wide range, y'all. Okay? Sometimes you're humiliated when you're not even trying to be, right? Or somebody wasn't even trying to. Anything can happen, y'all. We see it all the time. We done seen Rod Wave fall on stage. We done seen Trent Shelton fall on stage. We done seen people, you know, we done seen it, y'all. Humiliation. But understand this. Humility follows honor. So being that you, and this is the positive part of it, y'all. Being that you are strong enough to be humiliated, guess what? It's a reward on the other end of their humility. Okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say, humility follows honor. Okay? Humility follows honor. All right? But I want to get to this situation right here, though, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. So, as some of y'all probably know, y'all may not know, but I did this thing called the American Speak Off, okay? I went to Miami, Florida, y'all. The plane tickets was crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. We talking about $2,500 for a plane ticket. What? Oh, no, we gonna ride them 4 wheels now, okay? We gonna get on them 4 wheels, but listen to what I'm saying, y'all. So I ended up taking a bus ride from Atlanta to Miami, Florida, y'all. 15 hours. 15 hours. Now, the plan was for my cousin to get me to Nashville. He was going to go there to support me. We was going to ride to Nashville, Tennessee. And so, I know y'all probably saying, what does Nashville got to do with Miami? Let me explain. So, Nashville was the place where they initially had me registered to perform at or registered to speak at, right? And then they just changed it out of nowhere. They changed it out of nowhere and said, you got to go to Miami, Florida, or if not, you know, hey, so what? So well. I'm like, no, we finna chase my dream. I'm finna go chase my dreams. Yeah, I'm about to go chase my dreams. Listen, y'all, if you chasing your dream, you got to do whatever you got to do by any means. If you are chasing your dreams, you will have to do whatever you got to do by any means. Somebody drop in the comments and say by any means necessary. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say by any means necessary. And so that was my mindset, y'all. I was going there by any means necessary. I did not care. If that was me having to ride the bus for 15 hours, so be it. And so that's what I did. But the funny thing is, y'all, I asked my cousin anyway, I said, do you think you'll be able to get me to Miami? And he was like, I ain't gonna lie, cuz that's a stretch, bro. That's a stretch. So I'm like, okay, cool. Look, bro, I wasn't expecting you to do it. I was just shoot my shot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta shoot your shot. But he said, but you know the funny, he said, cuz I want it so bad for you, bro. But he said, you know what's gonna be funny, cuz? If you don't even make it, right? And so he wasn't being negative, y'all. He was just speaking reality. Another grown man who got other responsibilities, and here I am saying, let's go to Miami for my dream, right? Well, what if I had lost? But my mindset was, look, I'm going there. I don't care if I lose or not. I'm chasing my dream. All right, well, get to the point, you know. What I'm saying is, y'all, is this right here. Humility follows honor. All right? Because guess what? The very thing that my cousin said, what if you lose? I very well lost. Or did I lose? I think, for me, I'm not even going to say I lost, y'all. I learned the lesson, okay? I learned the lesson. And that lesson was anything that you want bad enough, whether you're going to fail or win, okay, you're going to go after it. It doesn't matter, y'all. I also learned that humility follows honor. Because guess what, y'all? Although although I learned that lesson, I ain't gonna say lost. Although I learned that lesson, I was still able to continue to pick up from where I left off at, y'all. I continued to keep building up my social media platform. I continued to keep, inspiring and impacting people. And the funny thing is, y'all, I met people who had already known me from social media. So that was the even more beautiful part of it. I was like, man, so what I'm saying is, y'all, is I never did really even lose. I only learned the lesson. But getting to the point in that moment in time, that's humiliation. You done took the picture on social media. You done showed everybody that, hey, look, y'all, I'm about to do this. And now you got to go back and tell everybody that, y'all know I lost, right? Well, here's the thing, y'all. The problem is, ain't nobody posting their losses. Everybody posting their wins. Everybody posts when they get a new car. Everybody posts when they got 10,000 followers, raising the roof. Everybody posts when they just got the new job. But ain't nobody posts when they got their car repossession. Ain't nobody post when they got an eviction. Ain't nobody post when they lost their job. Oh, they ain't post then. And so what I did was I changed the narrative. I posted and told everybody, hey, y'all, guess what? Humility follows honor. I'm going to just let y'all know. Yeah, I failed, but I didn't lose. I learned a lesson, right? And I showed everybody what it was with no complaints. Sometimes you got to take it on the chin. Somebody drop in the comments and say, take it on the chin. Okay? And so all I'm saying is, y'all, is this right here, without going into a rant, because this right here is a real deep one, y'all. It's a real deep one. But all I'm saying is, y'all, is sometimes people hate that you are right because of their humiliation, right? And once again, y'all, it can happen on both ends. And I'm willing to take the accountability and let y'all know and live in my truth, y'all. That's what I do. Look, y'all, I've been humiliated. And I want to let you know that it doesn't matter, y'all. Sometimes you will be humiliated. But humility follows honor because it's a reward at the end of that rainbow, okay? And so if that resonated with y'all, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and let me know, y'all, all right? And so with that being said, we're going to move on to the last one, y'all, best one, which is going to be number 5, y'all. So the 5th reason of why they hate that you're right is going to be this, chosen ones. They hate being wrong. I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, y'all, they hate being wrong, all right? They hate it. Y'all, I know y'all had that friend, or y'all got that friend, that person in the family, who are know-it-all. I know everybody know a know-it-all now. Everybody know a know-it-all. Or maybe I'm talking to the know-it-all right now, right? But listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Everybody got that person in their family, their friendship, their job who hate being wrong, okay? That's a big reason of why they hate for you being right. They hate that. Oh, yeah, I'm always right. I don't never get it wrong. Well, you got it wrong today, buddy. You got it wrong today, sis. All right? Understand what I'm saying, y'all. That's a big reason. I was watching this movie. It's called The Ritual, right? It's on Netflix, y'all. And I got it's like a small little parallel in it, but it really makes sense, though, as I think about it. But the whole movie, y'all, they was going on this hike. They was walking in the woods or whatever like that. Well, they was walking, and it was the woods right here, but they was trying to get out of it. And so somebody in the group came up with the bright idea, let's go through the woods and we can cut through. Y'all know how this story about to go. They went through the woods, and long story short, y'all, people started getting killed. But the person who said, hey, let's go through the woods, he never took accountability that probably was a bad idea. He hated being wrong. But more importantly, he hated that the person who called it out was right. And so all I'm saying is, y'all, it's no different from this right here. They hate being wrong, okay? And understand this. What hurts them most is the fact that they hate that you are right, all right? And so once again, y'all, they're going to have to sit in it, okay? They hate the fact that you are right. This goes on both ends, y'all. It goes on both ends, okay? And so as I conclude this video, understand this, y'all. It's about taking accountability, right? The person who hates that you're right, and vice versa, y'all. Maybe it's you. But all I'm simply saying is, y'all, most people who have came inside your circle, came inside your life, they was wrong, okay? They was wrong, and you was right. And so today, y'all, I wanted to give you that message just to confirm to you that you was right the whole time, all right? And so with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check the links in my description. Check out any one of my books. That's Rich Mentality, 8 Steps to Self-Publishing, a Successful Book. Traumatized by Love, as well as Fairly Unequal. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership, as well as my Patreon. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.